We have team coverage as we experience what's left of Florence here in Connecticut today. In West Hartford, town officials have been watching the storm very closely and say they are prepared to respond to any emergencies. Channel 3's Eva Zamaris took our early warning weather tracker to West Hartford, and she is joining us now with a look at the conditions there. Eva, I can see it's raining pretty hard behind you.
Well, good afternoon to you, Carrie. Yeah, it is really raining here in West Hartford. As you mentioned, we took our early warning weather tracker to West Hartford. We're currently here on Lindy Lane. People that we spoke to in this neighborhood say this area is prone to flooding. Just take a look at some of the ponding that's already happening here in West Hartford. Over the years, Don Schnorr and his wife have had to make improvements to their house on Lindy Lane. That's because their property in West Hartford often floods. Don says they cringe when they hear rain is in the forecast.
When we get a heavy rain, that water will rise, come over this bank, come over these rocks, and will move towards the house, and will move about halfway up this yard.
This is where Don says the issue stems from.
Most of the problem revolves around a culvert at the end of the street, which is inadequate for the amount of water that comes down in a heavy rainstorm.
They've been hoping the town would make some improvements to prevent further flooding. Don says ahead of the storm, public works crews were out on Monday checking storm drains. He adds the street also floods, and some people have tried to drive through standing water.
We had called the town to have someone posted there until the water receded.
With the remnants of Florence hitting the state, West Hartford town officials are encouraging residents to help prevent further flooding by taking a few extra steps on Tuesday.
Take a rake or take a broom and just make sure the water can get into the storm drain and, around your gutters and so forth. And if you have anything around your house that could pond water, do what you can to stop that ponding.
West Hartford Fire Chief Gary Allen, who's also the town's emergency management director, says he's watching the weather closely. He adds they're ready to respond where necessary. Well, as you can see, it is coming down here in West Hartford. Both me and my photographer, Rich, are pretty much drenched from head to toe at this point. So we will stay on top of these conditions today. So stay with us not only on air, but also on our Channel 3 app for the very latest on this very wet weather. Live in West Hartford this afternoon with our early warning weather tracker, I'm Eva Zamaris, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.